Franklin Field. And kicking it off, wearing kip number 1 from Westerville, Ohio, will be Brooke Chapman. From Worcester, Ohio, wearing kip number 2 is Caitlin Carr. From Pulaski, New York, it's Grace Carguelo. Wearing kip number 4 from Goodrich, Michigan, will be Layla Jordan. Kip number 5 from Lexington, Massachusetts, will be Jane Conrad. From Morrisonville, New York, wearing kip number 6 is Sienna Bowles. Kip number 7 from Buffalo, New York is Kylie Davis. From North Rockland High School in Teals, New York, Gabby Castro. From Madbury, New Hampshire is Mackenzie Cook. From Jamestown, New York, wearing kip number 10 is Emma Lewis. Kip number 11 from Lexington, Kentucky, Caroline Biting. Kip number 12 from Delmar, New York, is Sophia Kromchak. Kip number 13 from Grahamsville, New York, is Anna Furman. Kip number 14 from Morrisburg, Ontario, north of the border, Emma Morrow. Kip number 15 from Matthews, North Carolina, is Caitlin Caston. Kip number 16 from Wacabuck, New York, is Sloan Wasserman. And from Lakeview, New York, wearing kip number 17 is Lily Bogdan. So Lily Bogdan was the runner-up last year, clocking 6:34.96. She is an 12th grader, a senior from New York State. Caitlin Caston from Matthews, North Carolina, was 4th at this event last year. So these are the two top returners. I'm sorry, Brooke Chapman. Sorry, she was hip number 1. She was 3rd last year, clocking 6:37.31. So we've got 2nd place, 3rd place, and 4th place from last year's race. Last year's winner, Catherine Bulkey, has graduated and moved on to college. Here we go. So the meet record is 6:19.53. That is a tough mark to go after. That belongs to Angelina Napoleon, who's gone on to a very successful steepling career at NC State. The national lead is, well, for this year, let's see. This year's national lead is 6:34.34, and that's by Bogdan, who wears hip number 17, and she ran that at the New York State meet just last weekend. So she's definitely the favorite on paper. Sloan Wasserman is around 6:46. She's currently ranked number 6 in the nation this year. Caitlin Caston ranks number 8. So pretty swift opening lap. Right around 72. That's 6 flat pace. That is very, very fast opening clip. So Brooke Chapman leading the way. So Brooke Chapman, last year's third placer, leading the way. Caitlin Caston is off her right shoulder, and then kind of just between them you can see in the blue top and the pink shorts, that's Lily Bogdan, who was third last year. Sorry, who was second last year, clocking 6:34. So about to take the second barrier. Brooke Chapman takes the barrier smoothly, stays in front. So it's Brooke Chapman from Westerville, Ohio. Finished third last year as a sophomore. Now a year older, a year more experienced, and a year more confident enough to take this race by the scruff of the neck and lead at the national championships. So that was an 81.5 second lap. So Chapman, Caston, and Bogdan, three of the protagonists we expected to contest for the win here. So we are about halfway at 3:17, 3:18. So we're not going to see a meet record, but we will very likely see a new U.S. lead if we can maintain this tempo. That U.S. lead belongs to Lily Bogdan at 6:34.34. Brooke Chapman ran 6:37.31 to place third last year. That's her personal best. To my knowledge, she has not run a steeplechase this year. So 2 laps to go, and it's Chapman, Caston, and Bogdan. These three well away from the rest of the field now. That was another 81-second lap. So we've got the second place, third place, and fourth place from last year's race. Our 3 top returners all together with 600 meters remaining now. Chapman and Bogdan just getting a half step or so on Caston in third place. Chapman really smooth over those barriers. You only got 1 foot wet there. And it's Chapman and Bogdan now separating themselves from Caston, who's back there in third place wearing the yellow top. So it's last year's runner-up against last year's third placer, slugging it out with just over 400 meters remaining. They're going to hear the bell now. Chapman leads. Bogdan looking to make the pass. Chapman holds her off. Throws in another little surge. She's going to make her run wide. Bogdan once again tries to get around the long way. Should be wise to wait until after this hurdle. Now Bogdan makes her move, but it's not really a decisive one. Now Bogdan goes in the front, but I think she thinks she's shaken off Chapman, and she has not. Chapman is right there still, and Chapman has been the smoother water jumper so far, but Bogdan now really making a big push. Let's see how she handles this last water jump. And she takes it really, really cleanly. In fact, more cleanly than Chapman does. And now Bogdan running away with this. And Lily Bogdan moving into hyperdrive over the last barrier smoothly. And Lily Bogdan, second last year. She's going to go one better this year. She is going to be your national champion. Lily Bogdan, the senior from New York, takes the win, 6:32.78. It's a new personal best, and it is a new U.S. number one. She already had the number one mark in the country at 6:34.34, but she improves it by 1 3/4 seconds, clocking 6:32.78. For Brooke Chapman, it's a new personal best, 6:36.96 in second. Mackenzie Cook was third, 6:44.28. Caitlin Caston came through for fourth, clocking 6:44.50. And then it was Sophia Kromchak, 6:50.27, and Anna Furman, who led early on, clocking 6:52.89 to round out the All-America podium. But there you see Lily Bogdan, all smiles, because she is your national champion for 2025. Yeah, Lily Chapman ran a really, really well-composed race there. There you see the start, a bit crowded. It got strung out pretty fast after that pretty swift opening lap. Brooke Chapman did a lot of the spade work early on to get this thing going. And she led until pretty late into the race. And this, I believe, is with about 500 meters to go, and it's Chapman and Bogdan. They've just got away from Caston. And then Bogdan made several moves to get around Chapman on the last lap and was finally successful with about 200 meters to go, making a big push, and was much smoother over the final water jump than her rival. And there she is crossing the line. So there you see confirmation of the results, 6:32.78, the winning time for Lily Bogdan. Brooke Chapman, 6:36.96. Mackenzie Cook, 6:44.28. So that rounds out our track action here on day 3 of New Balance Nationals here at historic Franklin Field.